The conversation begins with a fun and trending topic that has taken over social media, especially platforms like TikTok. The idea of creating a personal Mount Rushmore of Disney Channel stars sparks excitement and nostalgia. When asked to name her ultimate Disney Channel icons, JoJo Siwa doesn't hesitate for even a second. With confidence and enthusiasm, she names her top 4: Raven-Symoné, Miley Cyrus, Demi Lovato, and Selena Gomez. For her, it's easy money, a phrase that shows just how certain she is about her choices. These names represent a powerful era of Disney Channel history, one that shaped millions of childhoods around the world. Each of these stars brought something unique to the table, from groundbreaking television shows to chart-topping music careers. Raven-Symoné was a trailblazer with her hit show That's So Raven, delivering humor and relatability while portraying a psychic teenager navigating everyday life. Miley Cyrus became a global sensation through Hannah Montana, a show that blurred the lines between ordinary life and pop stardom. Meanwhile, Demi Lovato and Selena Gomez rose to fame through their own iconic Disney projects, leaving a lasting legacy on the network. As the interviewer reacts, agreeing that these choices are undeniably strong, the conversation naturally shifts toward one of the most influential figures on that list: Miley Cyrus and her role as Hannah Montana. JoJo Siwa lights up when discussing this influence, openly admitting that her entire career path was deeply inspired by Hannah Montana. She explains that her desire to be in the spotlight, to sing, perform, and entertain, was born from watching that show. It wasn't just casual inspiration, it was something much deeper. She reveals that even her childhood music was directly influenced by songs from Hannah Montana. The parallels are striking. Where Hannah sang Rockstar, JoJo created her own version of that energy. Where Hannah had empowering tracks like Supergirl, JoJo mirrored that message with her own songs. Even fashion choices and themes in her music videos reflected that early influence. This connection highlights how powerful media can be in shaping young minds. For JoJo Siwa, watching Hannah Montana wasn't just entertainment, it was a blueprint for her future. She admired not only the music and performance, but also the dual identity concept that made the show so compelling. The idea that someone could live a normal life while secretly being a superstar captured her imagination completely. However, as the conversation deepens, an interesting contrast emerges. Unlike Miley Cyrus, who portrayed a character living a double life, JoJo Siwa explains that she never really separated her public and private identities. For her, JoJo Siwa isn't just a character, it's who she truly is. She describes it simply: it's one. It is one. This authenticity has become a defining feature of her brand. She reflects on whether she should have taken a different path, perhaps adopting a secret identity like Hannah Montana, but she quickly acknowledges how difficult that would have been, especially as a child. Balancing two completely different lives requires constant effort, discipline, and emotional strength. In contrast, JoJo's journey has been more straightforward. She didn't have a scripted television show to introduce her persona. She simply existed as herself, growing up in the public eye. This honesty resonates deeply because it shows the reality behind fame. While shows like Hannah Montana present a glamorous and exciting version of stardom, the real-life experience can be much more complex. JoJo Siwa acknowledges this with humor and humility, sharing that not every moment in her career has been picture perfect. When asked if she has ever had her own Hannah Montana moment, a situation where something embarrassing or unglamorous happened during a public appearance, she laughs and admits that it happens all the time. These moments, she explains, are part of the journey. Whether it's a wardrobe malfunction, an awkward interview, or an unexpected mishap on the red carpet, there's always something that reminds her she's human. She even jokes that if you look up any red carpet video of her from a couple of years ago, you'll probably find one of those moments. This self-awareness and willingness to laugh at herself make her even more relatable to fans. It also reinforces the idea that behind every polished performance is a real person dealing with real-life situations. The conversation captures a beautiful blend of nostalgia, inspiration, and authenticity. It highlights how one generation of Disney Channel stars influenced the next, creating a legacy that continues to evolve. Raven-Symoné, Miley Cyrus, Demi Lovato, and Selena Gomez didn't just entertain audiences, they inspired future performers like JoJo Siwa to chase their dreams. At the same time, it shows how each artist carves their own unique path. While Miley Cyrus had a clear distinction between her character and her real self, JoJo Siwa chose to merge the two. This difference highlights the evolving nature of fame in the digital age, where authenticity often matters more than illusion. As the conversation wraps up, there's a sense of celebration in the air. The audience cheers, music plays, and the energy remains high. It's a reminder of why these conversations matter, not just for entertainment, but for understanding the journeys behind the stars we admire. In the end, JoJo Siwa's Disney Channel Mount Rushmore isn't just a list, it's a tribute to the icons who shaped her dreams and helped define an entire generation. And through her own success, she has become part of that legacy, inspiring the next wave of dreamers who are watching, learning, and imagining their own futures in the spotlight.
For full video, click related link below or like and subscribe this channel.